everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic Tac Dough. And now, here's our host, Wink Wendell.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Great group. Thank you so much. Welcome to Tic Tac Dough, everybody. On the last show, we finished up in a tie. We had two super contestants, a champion and a guy trying to knock off the champ. Let's meet them right now and get another game underway. Here they are, Jay.
Thank you, Wink. Here's our current champion, whose winnings total in cash and prizes $10,400. He's an evaluation consultant. Meet Guy Strickland. And here is his formidable opponent. He's a teacher who's worked as a concrete finisher. His hobbies are skydiving and hiking. Meet George Allen.
I just hit George's arm, broke my hand. Woo! Guy, welcome back.
Thank you. Nice to be back, Wayne.
On the last show, I referred to you almost without thinking about it as little man. That didn't bother you, did it?
No, here I am.
Because I referred to George as big man. Guy, when you were younger,
Yep.
younger than you are now, let me put it that way. Did you ever have to take any guff as you were growing up because you were, you know, small in stature? I mean, shorter than maybe the average guy.
You learn to be very agreeable, Wink.
In a hurry, huh?
Oh, yes.
Well, you two are going to come out here and go at it tooth and nail. Of course, with you two, Guy, you're going to go at it tooth and kneecap with George.
That's right.
Of course. Hey, guys, so far on the show, I will point this out. It is most important, $10,400 in cash and merchandise so far. Good luck.
Thank you.
George, we were kidding around back there before we came out a couple of minutes ago, and you said the only time that you really had any problem was when you're standing around maybe having a little libation in a bar. And what do they say usually with people your size?
Well, one of the problems is that you say you're sitting there quietly and someone comes up and says, I can whip the biggest guy in the house, and
there he is. George, you don't have to whip anybody here except the dragon, and that comes after you win, and you got to beat Guy to do that. On the last show, you had tied once, and you were about to start your second game against each other. Here are the categories. Our subjects for the game are art, movies, boxing, clothes styles, male singers, China, faces, the odd one, and women writers. All right, Guy, tie game, second time between you two.
All right, Wink, let's go straight for the juggler. Male singers.
In the center, worth $300, a most important box on Tic Tac Dough. In 1961, Guy, three brothers formed a singing group and created a whole new sound called surf music. First, I want you to name this group, and then give me the last name of the brothers who created the group. Think about that. Guy, they created a whole new sound called surf music in 1961. Name the group.
The Beach Boys.
Right. Give me the last name of the brothers who created that group.
Wilson.
Right.
All right.
Brian Wilson and company. Put an X there and let's shuffle the categories around. In the pot now. Since this is a playoff, $2,200 in the pot. George, see if you can add to that.
I'll take movies in the upper right, please.
All right, movies, the category. George, a television series was based on a 1973 film, which told the story of a student at a Harvard law school who falls in love with the daughter of a tyrannical law professor. Name the film.
That's The Paper Chase.
Right, and you have an O on that big board. Let's shuffle them again, Mr. Computer. Move them all around on the board. $2,400 in the pot, Guy.
All right, Wink, over on the right side, let's try the odd one.
Okay, the odd one. Here's the question, Guy. Only one of these animal breeds is a horse. Is it Lipizzan, a Hereford, or a Saluki?
And the question is, which one is a
Yeah,
horse?
only one of those animal breeds is a horse.
The Lipizzan.
Right, Lipizzan
Okay.
is correct. Okay, let's put an X there and move the categories around again. In the pot, $2,600. Had to stop and look at that name, George.
Once again, I have to go with the odd ones to block.
All right, to block, Guy, answer this. Only one actress has ever won 3 Oscars as Best Actress. Now, for a block, is it Bette Davis, Katharine Hepburn, or Barbara Streisand?
It's Katharine Hepburn.
You're right, and you got a block for that. Put it over there. Let's shuffle them around again. $200 added to the pot. It's up to $2,800, Guy.
All right, Wink, let's go to the upper left for art.
Going to go with art. Here's your question. Guy, prior to her death at age 101, this celebrated female artist had completed over 2,000 paintings. Her innocent style and amazing longevity earned her the nickname Grandma. Now, what was her last name?
Her last name was Moses.
Right, Grandma Moses. Very good. Put an X there. Let's move the categories again. In the pot now, we have $3,000, George.
The odd one to block, please, Wink.
For a block, question on the odd one. Which one of these American presidents got less than a majority of the popular vote? For a block, was it Dwight Eisenhower, John Kennedy, or Lyndon Johnson?
That was John Kennedy.
Right, for a block, John F. Kennedy. Good for a block, put an O there. Let's move the categories again. 3 boxes remaining. What 3 subjects come up for Guy? We see China. We see clothes styles. We see faces. Guy, what's it going to be?
Wink down on the bottom. Faces.
Faces the category. This is the question. Take a look at this picture, Guy. One movie featured John Travolta and this popular actress. Name her.
Tuesday, well, I have...
No, Lily Tomlin. The movie was Moment by Moment. On the board, we still have 3 boxes and $3,200 in the pot. Let's shuffle the categories for George to select.
Art, please, in the bottom.
Going to go for art, bottom center. George, one of the most unusual art forms is
Origami.
origami, I'm sorry, a Japanese skill that involves the cutting and folding of a certain material. Name the material.
The material is paper.
Right, origami or paper. We're going to have to stop at this critical moment on Tic Tac Dough, and then we'll be back to continue right after these words.